Ladies and gentlemen, episode number 715. Welcome to the home of TWA Wrestling. Welcome to TWA Underground. The most violent arena in TWA is ready for action. We got some high-octane action ready for you today. We've got 3 championships and a contract case up for grabs. We're, of course, still on the road to the next big SPV for TWA, which is just around the corner. The 6th annual TWA Bash at the Beach Stream Preview is headed your way, and it is going to be one hell of a spectacle. But today is going to be absolutely electrifying. Of course, we got the continuation of the Elijah Archer and Logan Paul rivalry. Of course, the Coalition have been having all kinds of issues with the Vision to begin with. Hell, the Vision's been giving everybody problems, much less the Coalition. But the Coalition have been locked in this rivalry with the Vision and Archer with Logan Paul specifically for weeks at a time. Today, we're hoping that at least part of the rivalry is going to come to a standstill. Probably not, but we're going to shoot for that as Elijah Archer and Logan Paul later today go head-to-head in a 3 stages of hell match. It is going to be absolutely fire. Can't wait to see the outcome of that. But we've got a lot of things on the go. We're going to be starting things off. Our tone setter of the day, a 6-Vixen ladder match for the TWA Underground contract case. That's how we're kicking things off. But before we get started with any of the action, of course, we've got our co-hosts with the most on board, ready for action, ready to roll, ready to kick things into high gear. Hardcore Country Luke, and of course, Moondini, formerly known as Moon Raider 25. Of course, he's lost the privilege to use that name, though. At least in TWA. We refuse to call him Moon Raider 20. He is Moondini because he's here one second, gone the next. Joins us, starts a conversation. Luke and I will be talking to him, and all of a sudden he vanishes like fucking Houdini. Or David Copperfield, David Blaine, Chris Angel, name your magician. We don't care. He does it. His name is fucking Moondini. That's just the end of it. Is that right, Luke? I think that's his new name. We're just calling him Moondini. It's Moondini. So yeah. So what are you guys doing today? Anything new and exciting? Well, I know you got some. Nothing much for you. I know Luke's had some excitement because we saw he posts he had some issues with his LAN cable and a few other things going on. Today he decides to post in No Holds Barred on our Discord, our TWA Wrestling Discord, his mess of wires that he had all over the place. And I'm thinking, oh, good God, that is likely the source of your problem. For sure, you cannot have wires crisscrossed and tangled. Probably, because you've never had any issues up until that point, and it's not likely that all your wires just decided to die at the same time, right? So, but yeah. So, I mean, how did you end up with that mess of wire? Do you have a cat, by chance?
No, I don't have a cat. No, I have a dog.
You have a dog, but he probably does. He doesn't probably go behind your computer and everything to get to that mess, though.
He does sometimes go have a look. But
oh, does he? So he could have been.
Yeah, sometimes maybe. Sometimes.
He might have been. He might have been part of that process of messing up those wires from being back there. But oh, good Lord, it was definitely a mess of wires. So lots to talk about, right? Lots going on. What should we talk? What do we talk about? What do you want to talk about? We got NHL playoffs going on. There's some crazy crap going on there. The NBA playoffs, of course. I think we're all still shocked that it is down to the Knicks and the Spurs, for God's sakes. Much less what's going on with the games themselves. We of course have SmackDown and Raw we can discuss at some point.
There was also some World Cup warm-up matches, international friendlies that took place today.
Oh, what? I actually didn't know that. I fucking missed out on that. So tell me.
England took place. This is. They call them World Cup warm-up matches. Like they're not really that matches in the official tournament. Just
right.
Friendlies.
Glenola is in the house. What's going on, buddy? Appreciate you being here. Glad you could find some time to stop in.
So that's why they're having warm-up matches.
Rocky Blazing Star, tell you like it is. Fuck you. No, I'm just kidding, buddy. How you doing? Welcome in. Rock Roberts is even in the house. What's going on, Rock Roberts?
England's vice captain as well.
Sorry, who was?
Declan Rice. Arsenal's Declan Rice named England's vice captain.
Ah, yes. Okay, interesting. So he got. So what did he get again? The MVP?
Yeah, England vice captain. He's England vice captain for the tournament for the World Cup.
Awesome.
Like if someone's the captain doesn't play, he'll be the next in line.
He'll be the next in line. Wow.
I think he should get the Arsenal captain, personally, but
Well, I mean, why not?
Odegaard's the captain, but
Yeah.
I think Declan Rice should get it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, who else? If it wasn't him, who else would there be anyways,
He's
really?
always in control of that fucking. He's always telling people what to do. They're like looking like in that when he sits in front of that defense.
So what
You should get captain.
How many matches was there?
There's a couple of matches today. I'm gonna look it up now. I haven't seen any of the scores, to be honest. I just nothing. I don't watch friendlies, but we'll have a look. Why not?
Oh, you don't watch the friendlies ever?
No, not really. No.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough. Not everybody. It's that's like for me when it comes to hockey season, even basketball. I don't watch preseason. Half the time you watch a preseason game, they don't even have the main roster on there anyways. They got some of the younger bucks up, it's almost like just like a
proper game.
No, that's the thing, right? It's an extended warm-up period, so I just don't panic. And people get excited. It's like, oh yeah, we're doing awesome. We're undefeated in preseason. It's like, yeah, repeat that for 1 second. Preseason. Oh yeah.
I do watch a couple. I do watch Arsenal. I do like to watch Arsenal's preseason because it's just like some of the youngsters. I'm only watching like the youngsters and that. That's what I'm interested in. Some of the players I haven't seen.
Yeah.
With international football, though, I'm not going to go watch England when it's outside of a major tournament. I just find it boring.
Glenola says, figured to show some love while I decide if I want to stream. Well, you should absolutely stream, Glenola. And maybe wait till closer to the end of our broadcast so that we can slip on in and see what's going on. What are you doing today? Are you playing Red Dead? What are you doing today? If you don't mind telling everybody ahead of time.
England won 1-0 against New Zealand in
nice.
International Friendly. Scotland beat Bolivia 4-0.
Nice. Rocky Blazing Star is Kurt Angle dressed as a turkey driving a snowmobile. That's kind of funny. That's.
I'm going to be looking at all the Arsenal players how they're doing at all the international teams at the World Cup though.
Yeah. When is the beginning of the World Cup? It's soon, isn't it?
Let me look it up. Yeah.
Is it this? Yeah, it's this month, is it not?
I just need to be more in the mood for it. Once it starts, I'll be alright though. You kind of when it's World Cup, you kind of like you put your club aside and you support your international team.
Well, yeah, of course, yeah. It's just like for me in the Stanley Cup playoffs. My team almost never makes the playoffs, right? So I got to cheer for somebody. So if there's some Canadian teams in there somewhere, I'm going to have to support them. But I even supported the Montreal Canadiens right to the very end, but they unfortunately lost out to the Hurricanes. So there's that, But hey, at least they made it that far. It's a good year for Montreal.
It starts 11th of June. It's about 11th of June 2026, 19th of July. It's on 11th of June it starts, 19th of July it ends.
19th of July it ends? Okay.
Yeah. So we've got a whole fucking month for just football, looking every day pretty much.
I mean, not that it matters for Team Canada. Team Canada won't make it very far. I mean,
I don't necessarily agree, but just because it's in a certain place, you automatically qualify.
Well, I don't like that shit. Like, I don't care where you're playing. That doesn't mean your team should automatically qualify.
England has said if you ever get a World Cup or Euros in England, you don't want to automatically.
No, because what if you do? What if you do absolutely fucking rubbish?
And obviously, if you don't qualify, you're going to look like a bunch of fucking idiots, though, if you don't.
Rock Roberts says, well, you should support the Nashville Predators. Well, I mean, if they were still in the playoffs, I might consider it, but they are not in the playoffs, sir. How dare you not pay attention?
You can support Canada and England.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Canada.
You might well support England because it's got a lot of Arsenal players, it's got a lot of Premier League players in it. So.
Canada is slowly getting better at football. I mean, someday we are actually going to compete in the World Cup properly, but I have a hard time believing that's going to be this year. Maybe. We'll see. I doubt it. But
There's someone that I know, right? She's a Tottenham Hotspur fan, right? But she doesn't support America like international. She supports England because she knows the players.
How dare she support Tottenham?
It kind of makes. Well, she's apparently,
Ghastly.
she supports Tottenham.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah.
She's all right though. She's American. You can let her off, but she supports Tottenham. Unfortunately.
Today, Boss Apollo is Hulk Hogan driving. He's driving a Camry. What animal was he, though?
I've got loads of
A snail. Hulk Hogan dressed as a snail and driving.
Arsenal match day programs today. You know, that I'm going
Sorry.
to post in the. I've got loads of Arsenal match day programs, some like games.
Oh, okay.
I got them gifted to me.
Yeah. Nice.
I'm going to post them in this box.
Very nice. By the way, did you guys see that Mitch Marner, used to be a Toronto Maple Leaf, he is now playing for the Vegas Golden Knights, made history yesterday. Became the fastest player in NHL playoffs to score a hat trick, and he scored a natural hat trick. He scored 3 straight goals, ended up with 4 points
That's insane, man.
4 points in one period. Vegas ended up beating them 5-4 in overtime. Problem is, all their games are going to overtime. I mean, eventually one of them's going to cave. You know what I mean? Like, they've gone to overtime. The first game was 5-4 in favor of Vegas. The second game was 4-3 in favor of the Hurricanes. And the third game was 5-4 in favor of Vegas. So, I mean, they keep going to overtime. They're all just going to drop dead on the ice. Nobody's winning the Cup this year. There'll be no Game 7. Everybody's gone. They're going to have to bring in the farm leagues to complete the series. But, yeah. I mean, I'm not like the rest of listen, Leaf fans, it's true that Leaf fans bullied Mitch Marner. Like, losing Mitch Marner was completely the doing of the media and the fans, and I don't blame him for leaving, and I'm happy that he's doing well, and I thought it was pretty awesome to see him, make history in that game last night, so that was pretty fucking cool.
Sometimes it doesn't work out at certain teams, does it? It's just like...
Yeah. I mean, he's not the first player in the history of the sport to end up not being completely content where he is and wanting to go elsewhere. So, I mean, it happens, and it's going to happen again. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. It's just the way the cookie crumbles, if you will. It is the way the cookie crumbles.
I used to get so annoyed when people used to leave. I would say even join someone else in the same league and stuff. But I don't really care now.
Glotola says the Blackhawks need to win it all again. I mean, that's true. You know who else needs to win it all again? The fucking Maple Leafs. I mean, as of the 26-20...
You guys have not won a cup in years, man.
Tell me about it. So, as of this upcoming season, the 2026-2027 season, it's been 60 fucking years. 60! Ghastly.
That's as long as England, that, pretty much.
That's terrible. Just terrible. Well, actually, I think for 61 years for England.
Bad is that?
I think it's actually been 61 years this year for England.
You are the equivalent of England.
Yeah, well, exactly. That's
England have not won anything at all since 1966. And look at the teams England have had. They've had really good fucking teams. They just haven't won anything.
As a Toronto Maple Leaf fan, I can legitimately say we are disappointed annually.
Have you guys had good teams? They've just not won anything.
Well, yeah, I mean, last year we made it to what, the semifinals and the playoffs or whatever, but that was the first time they made it that far in forever. I mean, again, the Toronto Maple Leafs as a club, no shit. As a club, they've won 11 Stanley Cups, but again, the last one was 1967, so who gives a fuck?
The thing is,
who cares about that anymore?
You guys don't really have anything else to play for. You just have the playoffs, don't you?
Yeah. How dare you, Blazing Star? I see that. AKOing my ass.
Do you reckon they might make another cup for the Leafs to win?
Rocky says the women England footballer are better than the men's.
Hey, they've won more trophies.
Have they really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
They fucking have.
Interesting.
They've won back-to-back Euros.
I'll tell you, the men better fucking pick up their pull up their socks, because all across the board, every sport, women's sports are getting very, very good. Not so much with the women's NBA.
Trust
Not
me, England will get a good team and get fucking beat.
not so much with the women. Like women's NBA is terrible.
It's terrible.
Terrible, awful, ghastly. I don't know how people even buy tickets to that garbage. And they all just got a big pay raise too. Initially they wanted to be recognized like the men. It's like, I'm sorry, but the men's league have been around for years. They're worth multi-billions of dollars. You guys just are not there yet, and you certainly don't have the players on that level yet. So what? But they all did get a substantial pay raise, and so hopefully they can from there on out maybe make the league better and more worth watching. So I don't know. We'll see what happens there, but but as a whole, women's sports, whether it's football or baseball or hockey or combat sports, the women are really starting to nip.
The women are great. I love watching.
Yeah.
I really enjoy watching the women Arsenal team. Really
yeah. Yeah, they're really nipping at the heels of the men's teams. So, but that's because for the most part, women are no nonsense. They go out there to play.
Women's football is not better than the men's, but the women's England's team have won fucking more trophies than the men have.
Yeah.
In recent years. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
I mean, England's the only team.
Mufasa!
Their team in history to lose both back-to-back Euro finals, Euro 2020 and Euro 2024. Honestly, only England could do that.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
So before I forget, I don't know if everybody saw it earlier. I posted on No Holds Barred. At some point, probably Wrestle Wars Genesis, so it'll be next weekend anyway. But I'm going to be unifying the TWA $1 Million Championship and the TWA Extreme Championship, mostly because they're basically the same thing. We use the $1 Million Championship very much in the same manner we use the Extreme Championship. So I'm unifying them, but I'm starting a brand new division after I unify those titles, so it'll take two titles, make them one. I'm starting a luchador division, so you'll have to have a Rey Mysterio or a Dragon Lee or Inca wrestler to a contract that's a high flyer. It is strictly for luchadors, and I've already got a design for a TWA Luchador Mega Championship. I haven't created the belt yet because it wasn't necessary immediately. We're not going to be getting it probably till next weekend anyway, because that's not something I'm going to start in a house show match or anything. That'll be started on a live show, so probably Wrestle Wars Genesis as well, I'm thinking maybe. But yeah, we're going to be so if you guys want to claim a luchador or ink a luchador to a contract, make sure you do so. They do not have to be masked, right? They do have to be high flyers, so they have to at least be a high flyer to participate in the luchador division. So, and that's obviously so you won't see Elijah Archer in the luchador division, for instance. You're not going to see Dropkick Murphy. I mean, half the guys on the regular roster would murder our poor luchadors, so we're not having them in there. We're not going to do that to them. But I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Excited because I love the speed division, and I think the luchador division is going to be a lot of fun, and we can have a lot of high flying, really fun matchups in that division. So yeah, so we're only gonna have one Extreme Championship, and we're keeping the TWA Extreme Championship. So we are going to see. Next week, we're going to see Dropkick Murphy versus the Anomaly Rex to unify those two titles. So whoever wins it become the unified TWA Extreme Champion. So I just wanted to get that off my chest before, because you know me, I would have forgot. And then after we were done live, I would have went, fuck, Luke, I forgot to say anything. And I know I put it in No Holds Barred, but sometimes conversations take place, and then, conversations get buried under other conversations. So I wanted to make sure we brought it up live on the broadcast booth as well. So there we go. That's out of the way. But yeah, Mitch Marner, 4 points in a single game, fastest to a hat trick in a playoff series, and wow. That's awesome. A lot of Leaf fans are still butthurt he left the Leafs. It's like, how can you be butthurt? You literally bullied the guy. You blamed the team's losses and all the wrongdoings of that team basically on Mitch Marner at the time. What did you think was going to happen? He's just going to take it and roll his shoulder and keep playing? Like, no, he's going to say, well, fuck you. I'll go somewhere where they actually want me to play on the ice. Now he is. Look at him. He's playing for a fucking Stanley Cup, so good for him. Good for him. I don't hold any ill will or grudge against Mitch Marner. I'm happy for him, and what he did yesterday was just phenomenal. Just phenomenal. So.
Oh, mate, it's got a hat trick that quick as well. Like,
No shit. It was. I think it was.
and a good hat trick as well.
I'd have to look it up for the exact time, but I want to say that he scored 3 goals in less than 7 minutes.
Is he still young as well?
Mitch Meyer, yeah, he's fairly young. I don't know exactly how old he is, but I know he's pretty young still. He is still pretty young. But
how long do NHL players play for?
Pardon me?
Usually, how long do NHL players normally play for?
I mean, it depends, really. Some people play 20 years, some people play less. You know, it looks like Ovechkin might play a little bit longer because I think he's over the 20. I think he's over the 20-year mark now by a year or two. But so it just depends on the player, really, right? But hockey's like any other sport. You have people that are in it for the long haul and people that get injured and need to retire earlier, or maybe eventually they just take the money and run. They're done. They want to go home, spend time with their family, and get into business opportunities and other such things. It's hard to say, really. You know what I mean? It really is. Let's see here. I read something. Where did it go? Yeah, no problem. Somebody asked about it. Oh, so Mufasa says, so Mufasa is good for the Luchador division since he's 165 pounds. Yes. So the Luchador division is going to have a cap of 205. Or wait a minute. What is cruiserweight 205? Is 205, right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. So we're going to have so we're going to have a cap of 205. It'll be a cruiserweight limit championship belt. I mean, how often do you see giant luchadors and shit? You know what I mean? So Rocky Blazing Star, that means that Rocky Cross and Mad Dog, no matter how many animalistic people they know, we're not having any 7-foot-tall, 500-pound fucking luchadors. You keep them. Actually, we don't want them. We don't want them. They'll come in and murder people. You just keep them outside of TWA. You send them to LCW. That's where you send them. You send them to LCW. But no, I'm just kidding. But yeah, we're not going to have any. We're going to have a proper division. Luchadors, high flyers. Again, they do not need to wear masks. They do have to be high flyers. But if you choose to put a mask on them, that's cool too, right? Because there's going to be other ones. There'll be, there's your Axioms, there's your Dragon Lees and your Ray Phoenix, and actually, I don't know if Ray Phoenix is over or under the 205 mark, but I was just using him as an example. Is Ray Phoenix a cruiserweight? He is. Yeah, he is, isn't he? Yeah, he is, because he's the AAA cruiserweight champion, unless their weight limit is different. Obviously, Penta, I think, is a little bigger than that, so I don't think. I'll have to look into it, but I don't think Penta can be part of it. But neither here nor there. Rey Mysterio's, and again, if you can't claim a superstar, you can ink one to a contract. That's what we have the contract section for, and we'll get that division rocking and rolling. I'll probably get the championship created later today, depending on how long the show goes, etc. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun, though. It's going to be a lot of fun, and it'll be fun to see luchadors on the show. And if you haven't seen the concept of the championship, if you go to No Holds Barred on TWA Wrestling Discord, you will see the TWA Luchador Mega Championship that I created. It is there. I just haven't actually created the belt yet. So it is coming. It's just not done yet. But yeah. So Knicks and Spurs. The Knicks are up 2-0. What do you guys think about that?
I'm glad because the New York Knicks are my second team, my Eastern team. So
it's something definitely something to get used to. Because if I was to take you back in time and tell you, man, this year the Knicks are going to be in the NBA Finals, would you believe that shit? Because I wouldn't. If somebody had told me at the beginning of the year that the Knicks were going to be in the NBA Finals, I would have been like, shut the fuck up. That ain't going to happen. And but look, they are. The Spurs are there. I mean, the Knicks versus the Spurs for the NBA Finals. When Oklahoma City Thunder and oh, man, what a weird year this was. Cavaliers get beat out. Thunder get beat out. You know what I mean? Like, it was just wild. Like, everybody in the end, their heads must just be spinning with everything that's going on, I would think, at this point. But All right, well, while we're continuing our conversations, we got lots to talk about. We still got wrestling to talk about, all kinds of stuff to talk about. We may as well get the show on the go. TWA Underground, the most violent arena in TWA, ready for action. 3 championships, 1 contract case, and of course our tone setter of the day, 6 Vixen ladder match for the TWA Underground contract case. So we're going to get things rocking and rolling right now. Let's get the party started. Here we go. Oh, wait a minute. Let's try that again. There we go. I almost went the wrong avenue. We don't want to turn the wrong corner. But here we go. TWA Underground, episode number 715. On the road to the 6th annual TWA Bash at the Beach stream per view. It's going to be a very exciting day. It's still hard to believe, kind of, that it's the 6th annual show coming up. Crazy. Crazy. Crazy good times, though. Crazy good times. All right, here we go. Live from Vancouver, Canada. Did anybody watch Raw or SmackDown this week? What did you guys think of Raw and SmackDown this week? Victoria Vale.
I think Raw was the better show this week.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought SmackDown was absolutely awful this week.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised about that, to be honest.
It was not a good show. Not a good show. In my own opinion. I just didn't enjoy it. It was boring as hell. The most entertaining part was watching The Miz get electrocuted by Danhausen's machine, which I thought was pretty fucking funny. But the rest of the show was just kind of epic stink, in my opinion. Raw wasn't really any better, I don't think. They got to pick up the pace. They got to make some changes. They got to get some, like, it's just not entertaining right now. You know, I'm not going to sit here and tell you, hey, you should go watch AEW instead, because I don't even know what they've done the last couple of weeks. I don't watch it regularly because it's just not consistently good enough for me to do that. But I wouldn't be surprised if Dynamite was better than Raw and SmackDown this week. Not going to lie. Not going to lie at all. No, Raw wasn't, and SmackDown was worse. You know, which is shitty because SmackDown's usually, at least in the last 4 or 5 months, I would say SmackDown's usually been the more entertaining show to watch. Not this week. Not this week. Like I said, for me, the most entertaining part about SmackDown was watching The Miz get electrocuted by Danhausen's machine. So, by the way, do you guys think it's going to be Baron Corbin? I mean, there's a lot of talk, a lot of rumors circulating. But do you think
Bishop Dyer, which is what he's known as in Romania.
Yeah.
It's one half of the MLW. I think it's the MLW Tag Team Champions.
Tiffany Stratton representing Team Hardcore Country Luke. One half of Glamorous Time. Her partner in crime, of course, is Blake Monroe. And for those that aren't familiar with Victoria Vale, comes from Team Honeybee Wrestling. She always has the very best females. Always has the very best females, does Honeybee. I mean, look at Maria Juliet Francis, you had B. Jackson, Julia Jackson, Sarah Suzuki. I mean, look at the history there. She just always produces top talent. Absolutely crazy. She absolutely does know how to train superstars. That would be correct, yes. By the way, what's today's date? Is today the 6th? Today's the 7th, right? Today is the 7th. I'm just fixing something up real quick. So, as of today, seeing how Mufasa's here and all, not that he isn't always, but as of today, TDL has been the TWA World's Tag Team Champions for 209 days. In addition, now part of Dangerous Dames is their new faction name, with Carmen Petrovich and of course, Rhea Harrow. Anna Jay, as of today... Hey, I'm a poet and didn't know it. Did you hear that? Anna Jay, as of today... No laughter. Nothing. Tough crowd today. Whatever. Anyways, Anna Jay has been the TWA Underground Submission Champion for 201 days. 201 days. Absolutely phenomenal. So there, you want to talk about somebody else that can train wrestlers. It is Team Mufasa HCC. And, of course, Team Galaxy Phantom, who is, of course, the manager behind the great Eric Dangerous. Jade Cargill making her way to the squared circle. 1/3 of the takeover with B-Fab and Meechin. Been creating a little chaos in the women's locker room themselves, they have. They have indeedy. Jade Cargill, the future face of women's wrestling. She's well on her way. But yeah, so did you watch Raw or SmackDown at all, Moon?
Yeah, I did. I saw it.
I'm just curious, is there any part of Raw or SmackDown that actually stood out to you and you were like, yeah, that was actually pretty cool?
To be honest, I noticed, I think Raw, even though outside of the one from the 2 weeks ago, is basically outside of that one from 2 weeks ago, which was utter fucking boring.
Yeah.
The show was, the Raw was the better show of the week.
Raw was definitely the better show of the week between the two. Neither were anything to really brag about, though, really. But, yeah, I was... You know what? I actually didn't watch NXT. I still have to watch NXT. I hope it's better than Raw and SmackDown is. That's all I can say about that. Speaking of the 201-day reigning TWA Underground Submission Champion, Anna Jay, making her way to the squared circle, wants to grab that contract case and shoot to become the Underground World Champion. If anybody can do it, it's definitely Anna Jay. This is one of those matches, though, I don't even know who to bet on. You got Maria Juliet Francis, you got Tiffany Stratton. You know, Rhea Ripley is going to be in this matchup. Jade Cargill is in there, you know what I mean? Like Victoria Vale, this is going to be one hell of a matchup. But somebody has to walk in with that contract case. Somebody has to climb that ladder rung by damn rung and collect that contract case. It could be any one of them, though, to be fair. That is why they're all in this matchup. Speaking of Rhea Ripley, here she comes. Rhea Bloody Ripley. Rhea Ripley, of course, a multiple-time champion here in TWA. Victoria Vale still seeking her first TWA championship. Jade Cargill has had success winning championships. Victoria Vale is on a winning streak, though. Definitely earned her way into the matchup. I do find, though, I don't know about anybody else, and I don't speak for anybody else, but I do find that the women's ladder matches always turn out better than the men's. To be fair, that's a lot of matches, but specifically with ladder matches, I find that the women's matches are generally speaking better. But your lotto numbers. Oh, there's the lotto numbers and dice and blackjack numbers. I'll pin those to the top of the, or bottom, I guess. Apparently it goes to the bottom now. I don't know what the fuck's up with that, but anyway. Weird. Last week, By the way, Rocky Blazing Star, last week you did win a claim a superstar by winning blackjack. We do have a new division coming up. There are definitely several luchadors available, just so you know. Just so you know. Unless you've got an idea to ink a contract, of course, for a luchador. Has to be 205 or less, though. Just remember that. Has to be 205 or less. Oh, Victoria Vale ripping apart the commentators, but where the hell are the commentators? It's the most violent arena in TWA. Not even they want to be at ringside. I can't blame them. I cannot blame. Look at, they're all huddled over in the corner. What in the blue hell? But again, I can't blame them. Who the hell wants to be out there for that craziness? Anything can and will happen in TWA Underground. Rhea Ripley going for that contract case. No, she's not. Did she just climb the fuck back down the ladder? Did I see that right? Did my eyes deceiving me? Did anybody else see that? She was literally at the top of the ladder. She climbed her ass back down. Like, what? What? Why on earth would she do that? Anna Jay going up. Nobody's paying attention to her either. Oh, Jade Cargill sees her, though. Ooh, Jesus. Hits Madam MJF right in the head with the ladder. Absolute, pure, and utter chaos in there right now. I'm still trying to figure out why Rhea Ripley climbed the fuck back down the ladder, though. I'm still confused by that one. She was right there. She could have grabbed that contract case. She did not. Weird. Just straight up weird. What do you guys think about the King and Queen of the Ring? Isn't that a great question? Isn't that a great question? Because I want to know the answer to that myself. You know? Is anybody else? Well, she's already the champion. What is the point of her being the Queen of the Ring? Right? Other than maybe to put somebody over, I don't know. But well, that's because his champions have no credibility. So even if they're holding a belt, they have to find some legitimacy somewhere. But yeah.
It's just used to this fucking promotion as a fucking pro wrestling simulator.
Rocky Blazing says, I would like a contract. Bring somebody we've never seen before. Fantastic. Fantastic. I mean, you're all going to have to compete with BLK anyways, because I know right now, I don't even have to ask Team BK Rules. I guarantee you BLK will be in that Luchador division. Mufasa will likely be in the Luchador division. I mean, it is going to be a very interesting division. Very interesting. I'm pretty excited about it. Obviously, Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee, Axiom, you got Nathan Frey. There's so many people that can be part of that division. It's going to be a lot of fun. And again, don't forget, only luchadors. If you're over 205, you will not be in the division alive. It's just not going to happen for you. Not going to happen for you. Oh, Victoria Vale going for a ride. Oh, reversed it. But decided to take out Jade Cargill instead of Madam MJF. That's got to be a mistake. Listen, if you've got Madam MJF in your sights, take her out. Because if not, she's going to take your ass out at some point, guaranteed. That's crazy. That's as crazy as Rhea Ripley being at the top of that ladder and climbing her ass back down. Like, I understand she wanted to go after Anna Jay because the Prodigy was up, you know, she was coming out. But I mean, you could have had the contract case in your grasps and you climbed back down that ladder. It did not make sense to me. But there's certain people, though. Madam MJF is one of them. If you got a chance to take her out, you take her ass out. You do not mess around with her. She will eat you alive. But yeah, King and the Queen of the Ring, I don't understand having the champion in it. Doesn't make sense to me. I can understand if you're the United States champion or the Intercont. USA is playing Germany right now. Later today, or they already played today. Oh, nice. What's the score? What was the score? Not what is the score. What was the score? How dare you bring up information you do not have answers to? So now you got to find that out. Well, I mean, you know, we're hoping. Now we need to find out, though, because watch, the USA will pull one over on Germany somehow. If somebody can look that up. No, yeah, I get that, but I still want to know who won. I want to know what the score was. I just want to know that the United States fucking lost. That was the final of the game? 1-0 Germany. Now, historically speaking, does Germany normally have a good team? Yeah, okay. So the USA are doing good then, if they are able to beat Germany, even though it's not an actual, yeah. Or is it one of those cases where Germany probably didn't have all their big guns playing? Yeah, okay. So Team USA must have just flat out played well then. Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
I just hope Colombia wins.
Colombia? Demon Razor. Demon Razor is 205 or less. I don't think I recall that. I mean, Demon Razor was a monster back in the day. Did he go on a... did he cut weight or what? The weight limit is 205, Rocky. We didn't set a height limit, but I did say we probably don't need to see no 7-foot giants in the luchador division. You know? It's not about how tall they are, it's how well they can fucking wrestle, Rocky. He lost weight, he's been cutting weight. And he heard about the luchador division, he wants in, does Demon Razor. Now, is Demon Dragon his new name? I see you corrected the Demon Razor, but is he now known as Demon Dragon? Or is it Demon Razor and that was just a typo? Not that I care, I was just curious. Demon Dragon kind of sounds cool, that's all. I'll just say it straight out. Demon Dragon kind of sounds cool. But I was just curious if it was a typo. Or if you were saying, yeah, well, Demon Dragon will be there, he used to be Demon Razor type of thing. I don't know. What do I know? I just work here. I'm just kind of scrolling back in the chat here. I don't think I've missed it or anything. Nobody's won anything yet. Yeah, no. Okay, we're good. That's his new name. Okay, cool. I like that. I like Demon Dragon. That sounds pretty sweet. That sounds pretty sweet. But yeah, no, I do agree with you, boss. It is going to be fun. It is going to be fun. And we'll probably get that... Yeah. Oh, hey, you're on the broadcast booth? I didn't even know you were here. When did you sneak in? Do I got to start calling you Boss Deanie? We got Moon Deanie, Boss Deanie. People just showing up and leaving at random will. What the hell? So you're let's see, it's 5:55. Oh shit, you're still at work, eh? Wow, look at that. Why do they have the wrong fucking contract case out there? I just noticed that now. What in the blue hell is that about? So Tiffany Stratton, Luke, will be given the appropriate case. Yeah, she won. She just... Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 6th Vixen ladder match in your new TWA Underground contract case holder, representing glamorous time and hardcore country Luke, Tiffany Stratton, except for she will be given the appropriate contract case. I don't know why in the blue hell they had some fraudulent case hanging above the ladder. 2K being 2K, I don't like it. I don't like it. Crazy. So Tiffany Stratton, your new contract case holder, she will challenge for the TWA Underground World Championship at some point down the line. And here we go, next match of the day. We're starting things off. It is Carmen Petrovich making her way to the squared circle. 1/3 of the newest women's faction in TWA. The Dangerous Dames with Anna Jay and Rhea Harrow. Imagine the chaos they are going to create in the women's division. It's going to be absolutely sensational to watch unfold. But there she is, Carmen Petrovich. She'll be taking on Jada Parker in a TWA speed matchup next. You can't do what? American, yeah. Well, I mean, if they were actually good at the game, it'd be one thing, but, you know, they're not, so... It'd be like listening to the Spanish broadcast announce team while you're trying to watch the NHL.
Well, I wouldn't mind listening to the Spanish commentators.
Well, at least the Spanish... You know, at least the Spanish team makes sense that they're commentating, but... Yeah. What's that, boss? Jimmy. Or wait, no, Jimmy, not Jimmy. Hell, we don't want to be putting that out there. Poor Jimmy gonna get killed in his sleep after Naomi hears that shit. Yeah, it is. I think it is Jay.
Okay.
I believe Jay is dating Jada Parker. Yeah. I mean, I can't blame him.
Can't either.
To my knowledge, yeah, I think they are dating. I do believe so. But yeah. So sorry. What was the date you said the actual World Cup begins? Not the pre-World Cup games, not the friendlies, but the. I know you said it ends July 19th. 11th of June, thank you. So that's, wait a minute, that's this week. That's this week? Yay. All right. So we get to watch some footy. Fuck yeah. We're going to have something else to talk about, like how Canada gets beat out in the first round. Like...
The two teams that finished first and second.
Jada Parker is a supremely confident superstar, but at times it seems like that confidence could possibly lead to a downfall. What do you think?
Yeah.
Would that be an issue for Jada tonight?
Yeah.
We've definitely seen Jada's.
So I got a hold of Team Denforce today. Who we kept fucking we kept fucking his name up last week. Denforcer. And as I said, of course, he was listening. And he got a hold of me right away. What in the blue hell? You don't know what my fucking name is? And I so badly just wanted to pull a rock on his ass. It doesn't matter what your name... But I didn't do that. I was nice to him. I was like, well, you know, I just kind of forgot. If it was Denforcer. But I got a hold of him today to let him know that, of course, Dropkick Murphy is going to have to face the Anomaly Rex next week to unify the TWA $1 Million Championship and the TWA Extreme Championship. So he's very excited about that. But then he got confused. He thought we were getting rid of the Extreme Championship and the $1 Million Championship and creating a new division. I said, no. I said, I'm unifying two belts and creating a new division. So he's not the brightest light bulb in the box you bought from Walmart, if you will. He's not the sharpest tool in the shed sometimes, so you got to be very careful how you explain shit to him. He's definitely going to message me later once he hears this, by the way. But anyways, he's going to, how dare you? He's going to he's going to use my own verbiage against me. But in the World Cup, yeah. Yeah, it does, yeah.
If you come third place, sometimes you're going to get a wild card, 8 wild card, 4 or 5, the 8 best team, first team,
ooh, big elbow from Jada.
So if you come third, and you might go as a wild card in the tournament.
Yeah. I don't like the sound of it, but there's a few things in footy that I don't like, so there's that. I still think in certain championship leagues there should be a playoff period. You shouldn't just win your league season and be handed a trophy. There should be a play. You've got X amount of teams. So let's say you have 16 teams. The top 8 should have a playoff. Whether it's the best of 3, I don't care. But there should be a playoff. I've never liked any sport. Just because they win the league, they're automatically handed a trophy. Yeah. Well, it's not just North American sports. I mean, European sports have playoffs in some of their sports, etc., etc. But when it comes to footy, though, but also footy has like all these different championship leagues to participate in and different trophies, and so I sort of get it. I just would like to see, like for instance, in the Premier League, I would love to see a playoff period, a best of 3. The 2 top teams have a best of 3 for that Premier League trophy. Yeah. I thought that would have been fantastic. They're never going to do that. At least not while we're alive. It could happen someday. Who knows? It would. It really, really would. I'm not saying do a traditional playoff like the NHL or the NBA or whatever, but the final game, the final 2 teams that have the most points at the end of the season have a best of 3. And obviously the winner takes home the Premier League trophy. But 55 seconds remaining. Carmen Petrovic going for the pin. Oh, Jada kicked out. Got that right shoulder up. That was like 2.5 right there. That was like 2.5 right there. Carmen going for the kill here, I think. Oh, fuck. Look at the pinpoint accuracy striking by Carmen Petrovic. Blow for blow here. They're trading blows. 20 seconds remaining. They better hurry up. This one might end up a draw, but man, what a great match this has been. I love this. Yeah, absolutely. I love the speed division. We've had some really exciting matches in the speed division, both in the tag team and the singles competition division. It's been great. And that's it. That's all. It is a draw between Carmen Petrovic and Jada Parker. Guaranteed we're going to see those 2 lock horns again. Without a shadow of a doubt. What a great match. Hats off to both of them, to Jada and Carmen. Neither one of them won. Neither one of them lost. They both go back to the locker room holding their heads high. Oh, shit. Here we go. Representing Team Honeybee Wrestling, it is Tank Morgan, and there's a reason they call her Tank. Look at her. She is definitely built like a tank. Yeah. I didn't even know they were having... I didn't even know they were having friendlies. Mind you, I probably wouldn't have watched it anyways. Just highlights, maybe. Like, I wouldn't... Again, even when it comes to the NBA, the NHL, I just don't do preseason. It just means nothing, right? I mean, they spend most of the summer, back on the ice, doing warm-up skates, and, they're all... I just don't understand preseason play. Exactly. You can do it while you're training. You don't need to go out there and play a series of preseason games where you could potentially injure your fucking players before the goddamn season starts. I just don't like it. I don't like it at all.
That has happened tonight.
Yeah. Roxanne Perez, the OG prodigy from the Judgment Day, taking on Tank Morgan today in another TWA Speed matchup. Roxanne Perez has been kind of thriving in the TWA Speed division. It will not surprise me to see her get a shot at the title eventually. Maria Juliet Francis, of course, still your reigning, defending, undisputed TWA Speed champion. Here we go. 5 minutes is on the clock. Let's go. It is fucking go time. It is go time. Where is that Den Force anyways? He's probably watching right now, thinking, he's mustering up something in his own head. What he's going to say to me later about me making fun of him. I guarantee it. But he could be communicating with the fam jam, right? He could be in the chat room right now. He could be talking to the fam jam, or he could be joining us on the broadcast booth and making his presence known. But he hides behind the curtain like the fucking Wizard of Oz. We're gonna have to start calling him Denny of Oz. He lurks in the shadows like a demon in the night. How dare he? Him and his brother, laughing at us like we're comedians telling jokes. How dare they? How fucking dare they? I actually don't know his brother at all, but I do know Denforce is a hell of a upstanding human being. All right, why am I listening to myself in my own ear? Who's got feedback going on? Must be Boss Apollo, I bet. I just heard it. I just yelled in my own fucking ear. That was ghastly. No, I did. I was like, what the fuck? Am I really that loud? Oh, no.
I try to find a way how do I mute YouTube, but I don't know how to mute.
Hey, at least we're not listening to you talk to your customers while they're starting the car and paying for products. I mean, you know, that was actually pretty funny that day, though. Literally, Luke and I were sitting here listening to the whole conversation. And then the next thing you know, the car starts, revs up, pulls out, and we're like, wow. Yeah. Fucking hell. 3 minutes remaining. Roxanne Perez waiting for Tank Morgan to get back up off the concrete. I got to tell you, that's one place you don't want to be in the underground arena, is outside the ring. Why people go out there, I have no idea. You got to have some loose rocks in your heads, because that is not a good place to be. It is concrete and metal barricades. I mean, let's face it, the ring isn't much better. It's all fucking wood, but what do you prefer, landing on some wood or concrete? You know what I mean? Take your pick. Personally, me, I'm going for the wood. That didn't sound good. That did not sound good. I retract that statement, only because Glenola's here, and he'll remind me that I said that. Oh, shit! What in the blue hell's going on here? Somebody's coming after Tank Morgan. Gotta be a Judgment Day member. Oh! Where the fuck did she come from, and why? What's going on here? That's crazy. Oh! Nice German suplex by Tank Morgan. What in the blue hell is Tiffany Stratton doing out there? I mean, she just won the TWA Underground contract case. She doesn't need to be. She should be back celebrating with Blake Monroe and Team Hardcore Country Luke. She comes out and interferes and tries to cost Tank Morgan the matchup. Oh, it did not work, though. It did not work. Fair enough. You're not wrong. She is very pleasing to the eyes. But ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That is all. The winner of the TWA Speed matchup representing Team Honeybee Wrestling. It is Tank freaking Morgan, the beast of the TWA Speed division right now. She is hulked right up. Look at her. She is hulked right up.
Thank Morgan with the win there.
Yeah, huge. I thought all hell was going to break loose there. My question is, what in the hell was Tiffany Stratton doing out there helping the Judgment Day? Or maybe she wasn't. She might not have been helping the Judgment Day at all. She might have just, maybe she's got a grudge against Tank Morgan. I don't know. I can still hear myself. It's like a constant echo in my ear. She is. Mr. Amazing Joe Davis. What the fuck? Mr. Joe Davis. Yo, Boss Apollo. What in the blue hell is with the two S's on the end of Davis? I don't know. That's why I'm asking you, sir. We all know his name. How fucking dare you, Moonraider? What do you mean he's streaming? What is he streaming? Is he farming at least? He's on 2K. Moondini. Bloody hell. What in the fucking hell is wrong? We are live. YouTube. TWA Underground. Episode 715. On the road to the 6th annual TWA Bash at the Beach Stream Preview. And you are at a different federation watching matches? Grotesque. I am disgusted. That is ghastly. Rock Roberts sits in the front row with his newly won golden briefcase. That's right, last week. Rock Roberts became the TWA Wrestle Wars Genesis contract case holder. Which, by the way, they had the correct contract case for that match. What happened today? What happened today? I don't know. What did we get? We got some contract case that I don't even know what Fed it belonged to. It didn't even have a name on it. Money in the Bank. What the fuck is Money in the Bank? Are we going to the bank? What bank do we deal with? Are we withdrawing? Are we depositing? What's happening? I don't know. I'm confused.
Can you still hear yourself?
What's that?
Can you still hear yourself?
I still couldn't understand what you said.
Can you still hear yourself talk?
Could you make that out, Luke?
I said, can you still hear yourself?
No, at the moment. Anyways, yeah. I don't... Maybe? I don't know. I don't think. No, I'll say no at the moment. Oh, I heard myself there. I heard myself there. But anyways, how dare Moondini? Glenola says, well done. Yeah, it was a great match. Rock Roberts definitely deserved the win. Definitely deserved the win. So Rock Roberts is going to get a shot at the TWA World's Heavyweight Championship unless he decides to cash in on a different champion. Of course, that is completely up to Rock Roberts and his management team. Archer's probably getting a loan to pay for his little blue pills. How dare you, sir? How dare you? Here we go, Royce Keys and Mr. Amazing Joe Davis. If Joe Davis is able to beat Royce Keys joins the Public Enemy. If Royce Keys wins, well, actually, I don't know what happens to that. I guess he just wins. He doesn't have a faction, so he can't exactly force Joe Davis to join him. So, who knows? I don't know what's going to happen in the event Royce Keys wins, but we do know, for certain, without a shadow of a doubt, that if Joe Davis wins, Royce Keys becomes part of the Public Enemy. That's just how that's going to go down. That's how that's going to work. No, well done watching another EFET. Oh, how dare you, sir? How dare you even put that into the minds of the Fam Jam like it's a thing that should happen, that while we're live with any of our shows, that they should be somewhere else watching something different. That is ghastly. That is evil. It is that. You know what? See, you told me the Glen Aliens weren't going to be a part of your live shows and streams anymore, but yet I can't help but to wonder with a comment like that if the Glen Aliens aren't lurking around and manipulating your mind, because that is grotesque. It is ghastly at very best. Never been friends with the Glen Aliens. They are not friendly. They're evil little bastards. They manipulate. There is no appreciation for Archer. How dare you? There is only TWA Fam Jam appreciation. Community appreciation. TWA Wrestling appreciation. There is no Archer appreciation. That does not happen. That will never happen. We've had this conversation for like, again, you've been around since like either right before or right after show 50, so we're talking over 600 episodes we've had this conversation for. How dare you? You're like an ex. You keep bringing up the same shit over and over and over again. How dare you? I mean, did I miss out on something? Were we dating at some point? Joe Davis and Royce Keys outside the squared circle. I mean, I just don't understand wanting to be out there with concrete and metal as your surroundings. Again, the wood probably doesn't feel good either, but I prefer to land on some wood than I would some concrete or metal. Oh, Royce Keys. I thought it was over right there. I thought Joe Davis was wrapping things up. And Royce Keys was joining the public anyway, but he got that left shoulder up just in time. Tides are turning. Royce Keys going after Mr. Amazing Joe Davis now. Rocky Blazing says, I only acknowledge the alien army. Gaslight. Of course you do. That explains many things, you know. It really does. That explains many, many, many things. You probably have your own pet Glenalien. You probably adopted it from Glenola. Yeesh. Not surprising. Not shocking. Not inexplicable. Matter of fact, it explains many things, like I said. Holy shit, cyclone kick right to the spine by Joe Davis. Oh boy. He's got to chair it in. Nice roll by Keys, though. Kicked it out of his hand as he was rolling. That was pretty cool. Yo! Holy shit! That did not look like it felt too good. Oh! That was so close! Royce Keys just about picked up the W there. Man, oh man. These guys are just going back and forth with pinfalls. Powers out at 2. Nice evasion by Keys. Oh, Keys got caught. He did. Joe Davis, of course, a former multiple-time champion, TWA World's Heavyweight Champion, Extreme Champion, defended the title in 5 Battle Royals in a row. Unheard of still to this day, by the way. Crazy. I've never seen anybody win 5 Battle Royals in a row. That was nuts. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Boss can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure one of the Battle Royals had Extreme Rules. Almost certain. Craziness. Well, yeah. Joe Davis certainly no stranger to championships, and of course him and JoJo, whether they were called the Public Enemy, the Ascension, didn't matter what they were called, they have been known to win gold together. Oh, yeah, busts open.
Yeah, one was the Extreme Rules.
One was what?
One was Extreme Rules.
Yeah, that's what I thought, yeah. Archer, did Jennifer sign her you talking about Jennifer Wolf? Is that who we're talking about? I feel like there probably isn't another Jennifer we'd be talking about right now, but who the hell knows? It is Glenola. It is Glenola. He could be fucking with me right now for all I know. Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. She is good to go. She had a match not long ago, as a matter of fact. I believe it was a house show matchup. But I believe she's also been on a live show recently, too. But yeah, oh, absolutely. She's And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, representing Team Boss Apollo and, of course, the Public Enemy. It is Mr. Amazing Joe Davis, and now Royce Keys will join the ranks of the Public Enemy. A new faction has been born. They are no longer a tag team, they are a faction. Joe Davis, JoJo Davis, and Royce Keys. They are going to cause all kinds of havoc, I guarantee it. I still want to know why in the fuck Joe Davis has 2 S's on the end of his name, though. You know, we got to talk to the... we need to talk to video production.
Yeah. And we got Jacob out, too.
Oh, that's right. Jacob Fatu is already joined. That's right. I forgot about that. That just happened last week, too. That just happened last week. So you got Jacob Fatu now. So are they gonna be wrestling singles competition, or are we actually gonna get to see Fatu and Royce Keys team up, or what's gonna happen there?
Yeah, they gonna team up too. Jacob Fatu and Rotigo team up.
Oh hell yeah, I'm down. That sounds awesome. All right, here we go. Tag Team Extreme Rules. This is for the TWA Underground World Tag Team Championship. Making their way to the ring right now, it is All Ego, Ethan Page, and Zach Payne. He is, of course, the reigning, defending TWA television champion. Today, he looks to become a double champion in hopes that he and Ethan Page can dethrone the reigning, defending TWA Underground World Tag Team Champions, the Coalition. They got to beat MJF and Joe Hendry to get the job done. Can they do it? We're going to find out because it's happening next. It's happening next. Showtime and go time for Tag Team Championship Gold. Oh, wait a minute. No, they are not facing the champions. That's not till next weekend. They're facing Rayo and Bravo in an Extreme Rules matchup. I apologize. Phenomenal Soul is challenging the Coalition later for the tag titles. I got ahead of myself there. Probably because I do expect eventually Zach Payne and Ethan Page to be challenging for those titles, but actually that is next week. Not this week. How dare I? Ole, ole, ole! Rayo and Bravo, Los Americanos, they are still the reigning, defending TWA Speed Tag Team Champions. Imagine if they're able to defeat Page and Payne. That would be interesting because they would go on to face the winner of today's match. It is Los Americanos, you fiend. What is going on today? We got the wrong contract case hanging above the ring. They just called Los Americanos Los Guerreros. Holy fucking hell. I want some butts fired today. What is happening? Ole, ole, ole. All right, here we go. Extreme tag team action. Heading your way. So when is Death Zone, Luke? I forgot to ask earlier, and if I don't ask now, I'll forget again, so I'm asking now. Oh, you're just going to wait till next weekend, though? Okay. I wasn't sure if you were going to try and have a pop-up show during the week at some point, or what was going to go on with that. But well, yeah, I mean, you know, your following does tend to get used to certain days that you run your shows. But if you were to announce it well and ahead of time and see if they would like to see it before the weekend, because you could do it during the week and then still run Inferno next weekend, type of thing. But I would see what your fam jam wants to do first, because like you said, they may or may not watch during the middle of the week. They're used to watching at certain times. They might have other channels to watch. They might be working. Who knows? Who the hell knows? But yeah, I figured I better ask because I wasn't sure what your plan was.
Maybe I could do like a big.
That might be fun. You could have Death Zone versus Inferno for a day. Have the two rosters go head to head. No championships, just all about ego and pride, basically. All about ego and pride. But yeah, no, I was curious. I wasn't sure what your plan was there. Incidentally, though, what was the card? Like, did you have? What were the matches that you were unable to run?
The last match on the show was
Oh, so it was just one match you were missing out on then.
No, it was a couple of matches.
Holy shit, that was fast.
There was also a match between Big Buddy Williams and
Nice. Nice. You got to do that one too. All right, the winners of the match, ladies and gentlemen, All Ego, Ethan Page and Zach Payne. We now know who will go on to challenge the winners of today's co-main event. Oh, wait a minute. Might be the main event, actually. Looking right now. I couldn't remember if the women's was or theirs was. Nope, sorry. Our main event is co-main event because the main event is BLK versus Oni Shinobi for the TWA Underground World Championship inside of a TWA lockdown matchup. Why was there no entrances? 3 stages of hell. Logan Paul, Elijah Archer, no entrances. What is happening here today? I want some asses fired. That is ghastly as hell. I don't know why there's no entrances. There should be entrances. 3 stages of hell does not mean, hey, we're just going to start the match off with no entrances. I mean, what do they do? Have the entrances during the damn commercial break? Is this an episode of Monday Night Raw? It is not. How dare they?
Got him in the corner now.
Wow. I don't like the happenings of today's show. That's annoying, to say the very least. That is... I don't know either. I don't know either. Unless if there's something I'm unaware of, like 3 Stages of Hell doesn't have entrances unless you turn them on. I don't know, but I assumed that they did. I don't know. What I do know is Archer and Logan Paul are out there going to war, and they did not have entrances. That I do know. I don't like it. It is ghastly.
Somebody be fired.
Somebody should definitely be fired. Some heads are going to roll in video production today.
If we know has something to do with this.
And the other weird thing is the commentator's booth does not have a logo on it. Didn't notice that till now either. What in the blue hell? Like, honestly, what is happening today? What is going on? What's next? No victory music? It's not going to be 3 Stages of Hell. It's 4. I mean, what's happening next? Good God. All right, well. With that said, I actually have to use the facilities quickly, so I'm going to go do so. Maybe even get myself a drink, actually. A little bit parched. But Boss Apollo, Mundini, and Luke are also on the broadcast booth, so you're in good hands. And I will return in a short, well, I'm thinking a few minutes. The match likely won't be over before I'm back, so there's that. All right, BRB. Enjoy the match while I'm gone. Enjoy Luke and Boss Apollo while I'm gone. And boss, just let me know if Luke talks smack about me while I'm gone. I'll be back.
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
He's setting this table up, and guys, someone's about to have a really bad night.
Boom! The titanium right hand of Logan Paul. Dude just went by. Again. You're welcome, haters.
One step ahead there. Picked up and being carried around. Now he sent crashing to the table, and now his opponent gets the first fall.
Here's your winner, the
Well, this first match is officially decided, but things are just getting started as these superstars prepare for the next stage.
And things are only going to get more grueling from here as we enter into a submission match.
Oh, wow. We got a winner.
It's over already.
Eli or Archer has won the first fall.
One stage down, another to go. Will these competitors even make it to a third stage from here?
And you have to think the groundwork for this next match has already been laid in the first one. We've got a submission match next.
Counter right when it was needed. Oh, the moonsault with ease. Mistake made by Logan Paul.
Hold on, he's lining him up.
Time to flip it. Double switch. He's really feeling all the damage he's taken up till now.
You don't want to give your opponent a target to work with in a submission match, but at this point, it's pretty much unavoidable.
Here comes a rolling fireman's carry. A rolling fireman's carry.
Connects off the springboard.
Stop right to the belly. Is having a deep technical background the only way to be truly dominant in a submission match?
No, not necessarily. You just hold the perfect line position with pure muscle. Be good at escaping hurdles. There's a lot of path to victory here.
Turns it around. He gets into the ring.
Logan Paul wobbling, looks vulnerable.
This is unique and only triangle submission. You can tell that's locked in deep.
Every second for him is agonizing pain.
All right, I have returned. Oh, Logan Paul got into the Hell's Gate. Wait a minute. Hell's Gate. Hey, so we're at the submission portion of it.
Yep.
Who won the table portion of it?
Looking for the submission.
Archer won. Okay. Wow, I didn't think it would go down that quickly, but okay. Alrighty then. Wow. Okay. So anyways, I'm still confused about the lack of entrances, but it is what it is. We know who they are. They need no introduction. It is the one Elijah Archer. And of course, Logan Paul. Oh, busted Archer open. That's not always a good thing, though. Sometimes when Archer sees his own blood, he gets pissed right off. He's not a fan of bleeding. Not a fan of bleeding. Sometimes it just pisses him off. Yeah, that's what Boss was just... Yeah, that's what Boss just told me. Because I was curious. I'm like, wait a minute. Why are we at the submission portion already? Did it? Yeah. I was even more shocked to hear that it was Archer the one, so... At least that quickly. He should be, yes. He absolutely should be. Nice evasion by... Holy fuck, he came across like a Scud missile. Did you see that shit? Wowzers. Oh! A-K-O. Can't pin the motherfucker, though. You gotta submit his ass. Oh! Huge spine buster. Huge spine buster. Oh, look at this. Oh, he's going for a Boston Crab. Logan Paul's in trouble. That is it. That is all. Just like that, 2 falls to 0. There will be no third stage. And the winner, the one, Elijah Archer. Take that, Logan Paul. Oh, hey, we got victory music. We got victory music. At least they didn't forget that. They heard us say we're going to fire their asses. That's why. I mean, who lets the one Elijah Archer and Logan Paul come out to the fucking ring with no entrance? Somebody's head's going to roll over that one. That...
He had a fucking commercial entrance.
I told you, I just said he busted him open, but sometimes when Archer gets busted open, it just pisses him right off. What in the fuck? What the hell's going on with the camera guy? It is our first championship match of the day. The Women's TWA Underground World Tag Team Championship is on the line. Hostile Takeover versus the Anarchists in a TLC matchup. Let's fucking go. Is it just me or is this show speeding by? What the hell? 3 stages of hell. Archer takes Logan Paul out in 2 straight falls. Roxy Riot and Sky Sin looking to become champions today. Looking to dethrone the reigning defending champions and wrap those golden championships around their waist. Can they do it? Can they get the job done?
What's up, Pencil Necks?
Yo, what's going on, Wolfman?
How's it going?
Wolfman joining the broadcast. Good. We're still waiting to hear if you're going to go live or not, because actually Glenn's been on the broadcast. This is like the 3rd time in the past month and a half, actually. He has been finding a little bit more time. He's been busy, though, man. Like, he was really busy working when he was still at Walmart, and then he was working at Walmart and helping his family out with any medical problems they have in the household. Now that's literally his job. So he's round-the-clock caregiver and being paid to be the caregiver for so it's... I mean, it's understandable why he's not able to...
I've got more time now.
I mean, I talk to Glenn on Discord, Facebook, I know what Glenn's up to, so I know he's watching VODs. He knows what's going on. Trust me, don't think you're pulling one over his eye, because just because he ain't here doesn't mean he don't know what's going on. That does not mean that at all. That's like Joe Lake.
I do have to ask you, boss. Are you actually going with Public Enemy this time, or is it going to be the Dead Dogs?
Fuck. We like to... he wants to know if you're actually going with the Public Enemy, or if you're going to switch the name to the Dead Dogs at some point.
No, it's Public Enemy.
Public Enemy. Oh man, they've had a lot of different names. It's been great. I mean, I understand evolving and having to reinvent yourself, but goddamn. Boss just likes to fuck with us. That's what it is. He's like, watch this motherfucker. They just get used to call us one thing. We're gonna switch that shit up next week.
But hey,
I get confused all by myself. Okay, I get confused all by. I couldn't even remember Denforce's name last week. I called him Denforcer, Denforce Housing. Who the hell knows what else I called him?
But boss, I will never let you live down the Dead Dog.
The Dead Dog. Yeah. I mean, you got nobody to blame but yourself there, boss. I was looking for a way to defend that for you, boss, but I just couldn't do it. I'm sorry. I tried. I was searching in my own head, but my own head failed me there for you. You're fucked. And then there was.
I forgot about that.
And then speaking of dead dog, what about the time we told the joke and his response was the fucking blind dog?
Oh, yeah, blind dog, not the dead dog. Anyway.
Oh, we're talking the same thing here.
Yeah, dead dogs is what we were thinking about nicknaming his tag team though, because
yeah, no, I know,
on that losing streak.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought you were talking about. We're talking about the blind dog thing. Even funnier than the blind. Well, that blind dog thing was pretty funny because I don't understand, boss, to this day. Because listen, I understand if the joke had something to do with an animal in there. I don't care if it's a fucking seal or an elk or whatever. At least there would be an animal in there, okay? It had nothing to do with animals. It had nothing to do with whether or not somebody could see something. And everybody has different answers all over the board. And I'm reading them. I get the bosses. It says a blind dog. Like, what? 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 A fucking blind dog? That's your answer? Really? What in the blue hell?
Perfect one. So anytime now, boss, that we don't have an answer, we just can't come up with anything, which is the blind dog.
Or what about when we still had that one redeem there? The what was it called again? Tree of Knowledge and Rotten Fruit. That's what it was. I don't know why I can't fucking remember that. I'm the one that named it. That's probably why I can't remember it.
You need to bring it back.
But I should bring that back because that was actually pretty fun, and nobody ever abused it. I don't know why we get rid of it, actually. I have no idea why. Of course, we're not really on Twitch much anymore, but we can still utilize it. I could put it in as a command if somebody wants to utilize. We'll put a cooldown on it because Rocky will be asking our entire fam jam, Tree of Knowledge or Rotten Fruit, and then we'll have new people coming in. He'll be badgering them, so we can't. We got to have a cooldown because Rocky's a straight up fucking villain, flat out straight up villain. But anyways, funnier than the blind dog thing is when we were doing the Tree of Knowledge or Rotten Fruit, and Boss Apollo's going on with this fucking elaborate story, trying to get people to figure out if it was true, partially true, or complete bullshit. Well, if his wife at the time doesn't walk into the fucking house, it just happens to be passing by him while he's talking. She stops. She goes, "What? Huh?" She goes, "You are full of shit," she says. Oh my God, just ruined his whole fucking story. It was so much fun. Oh man, I think
the best part of that day though was the fact that Boss was a little hard to hear, but his wife walking by and yelling that just came over perfectly clear.
Yeah.
Y'all laughed so hard.
Oh man, I'm pretty sure we laughed for the rest of that broadcast because that was just so funny. My God, she just blew you right out of the water. Wow. So yeah, but we've had some pretty fucking good times, man. I got to tell you, 700. I always say it's hard to believe we're at 715 episodes, but in actuality, it's really not. We have so much fun. It's hard to not imagine we haven't done more already. Actually, sometimes when you think about it, but then there's that thing. There's that thing called life that gets in everybody's way from time to time. You know what I mean? So, oh look at this! Oh, she got caught. She got caught. I believe that's Tessa James. They keep changing their fucking hair and they're twins. I believe it's Tessa James, though, on top of that ladder, trying to pull down her championship. But Roxy Riot got there just in time, and she got there just in time again. Because they were looking... Oh, look at this. She went down the ladder. Roxy Riot went up the fucking ladder. She wants that tag title. But no, sir. Morgan James says, fuck that. Those are ours. Get down, bitch. Get your ass down. They went down the hard way. Don't everyone my secret. What? Listen, motherfucker, we do have a thing called autocorrect. Autocorrect. To be fair, autocorrect can be a pain in the ass too, though. And then it starts putting in words you don't even want there. Right? Like you put in you want to sail a ship, and suddenly it turns into I want to sail a shit, or so. You know what I mean? So that could be a problem too. It'd be like Rocky starts saying some sensical weird shit instead of nonsensical shit. But Tessa's in the red and Morgan's in the purple. Yeah, I figured because Tessa is the one with the multicolored hair. Yeah. Now I'm looking at Roxy Riot's ass. So where'd they go? Oh, they were outside the ring laid out. Okay, well that's where they're. There she is, Tessa. Yeah. That's what I said. Rocky, I fucking literally just said Tessa James was at the top of the ladder. I did say I wasn't sure because they're twins and they keep changing their hair and shit, but how dare you? How dare you come in with that comment late? You can't catch me at the time? No, let's wait until Archer fucks up for a little while, gets it correct, and then I'll remind him. Disgusting. This is why you sleep on the couch, Rocky. You understand that, right? This is why you are on the couch all the time. I can just imagine the conversations at home with your wife. Good
No,
Lord.
the way you ignore Chad, I mean, he could have put that in an hour ago. And
Nobody asked your opinion, Glenn. Nobody asked your opinion, damn it. Don't you have a stream to start? Is there not something more production? Do not help Rocky Cross. That is ghastly. He already worships the ground you walk on. All hail Glenola and Team Glenalien. Like, good fucking Lord. He does not need that kind of help, I'm telling you. But yeah, no, I did figure that out, Rocky. I did figure it out. But they do, though. They keep changing their hair and their attire, and they confuse the shit out of it because they look alike. They're fucking twins. How do you, I mean, unless you're paying attention at the exact time they come out, and you're not busy with, I don't know, making yourself a snack or getting a drink, and you miss that shit, you don't know who they are. And that is it. That is all, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, and still the TWA Underground World Tag Team Champions, representing Team Rocky Cross. It is the Anarchists, Morgan and Tessa James. Congratulations.
Their opponents stood there at the bottom of the ladder and just watched.
They did. I know. I noticed that. It's like, oh, fuck, we're screwed. Just let them have it. Wow. All right, here we go. Co-main event. This is for the men's TWA Underground World Tag Team Championship. It is Phenomenal Soul and the Coalition going head-to-head in an Extreme Rules matchup, I believe. Or maybe it's Hell in a Cell. They could be fucking Hell in a Cell. I could be wrong. Considering there's a cell hanging above the ring.
A cell of pain.
Cell of Pain matches were fun. I should actually look into that again, because I know for a while we couldn't do them. They ruined that on us. How dare they, by the way.
Pretty much all of the Wolfman's creations.
Yeah, pretty much all of them. They destroyed on us for a while. I'll check into that. I liked the Cell of Pain matches. Get about 8 people in there slugging it out. Knockouts only. Well, we had both, yeah. We had the Chamber of Pain, which was usually one-on-one, and then the Cell of Pain was multiple people usually. Knockout rules. It was chaos. The reigning defending TWA Legends champion, Joe Lincoln, the Phenom from Team Joe Link, wants to become a double champion here today with his partner in crime, Ricky Saints. Can they defeat MJF and Joe Hendry? I don't know if you heard earlier or saw on Discord, Glenn, but I'm going to be unifying 2 titles. The $1 Million Champion. Okay, mostly because the $1 Million Championship and the Extreme Championship basically had the same function. So, and I've wanted to create a new division for a while because I've been really happy with the Speed division. So I wanted something just a little extra on that same type of level. So we're going to keep the TWA Extreme Championship, obviously, and we're going to unify that with the $1 Million Championship, and we're giving birth to the new Luchador Mega Championship division. And I've already got a concept title that I post. I haven't created the belt yet, but we do have the concept title plate posted on Discord as well.
Will that do intergender?
No, it's just male luchadors, 205-pound limit is what it's going to be.
Because that's something that the Dark Queen of Chaos would love to get involved in.
Well, I'm not saying there won't ever be a women's division if the men's is, but there's a lot of
family she's with Archer.
I do.
She wouldn't want a women's division.
Well, there's not many female luchadors, you know what I mean? So that's why I was kind of testing the waters in the men's division, but that doesn't mean we can't have it though.
Would want to fight it with her brothers, you know? You know, they're not luchadors, but you know what I mean.
Look at that. MJF drop kick Murphy The one Elijah Archer and Joe Hendry in full force tonight for this matchup. That's probably not a good idea, though. Archer seems to be in a foul mood tonight. MJF's always in a foul mood. When he's not being his cocky, egotistical self. Anyways, Dropkick Murphy's just a straight-up murderer. He is a straight-up villain, that guy. Man, is he ever on a hot streak. Nobody's been able to beat him for that championship. They have tried. People have stepped up to the plate. They swing for the fences, but he strikes them out every time. It's been pretty cool. That is,
Which
of course,
championship is it?
Well, right now it is still the $1 Million Championship. This for the tag titles or Dropkick Murphy's?
Dropkick Murphy's.
He still has the $1 Million Championship, so he will be fighting the Anomaly Rex next week on Wrestle Wars Genesis to unify the $1 Million Championship and the TWA Extreme Championship.
I'm just curious because I know somebody that would face him just for the fun of it.
Oh, I'm sure.
Take his title for the hell of it.
I mean, there's a few people that might do that.
I can think of one that is, I think, currently the fastest title holder in Archerverse history.
Well, wouldn't that be Archer? I mean, because he won a title, and somehow somebody decided to explode that title.
No. I mean, who's in his career in the Archerverse was the fastest to win a title.
Oh, gotcha. To actually win one. Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Because the guy I'm thinking of hadn't even premiered yet.
Oh, yeah. Fuck, that was funny. And he kept getting awarded championships. Not to mention, hell, he won one he wasn't even in the match. Wasn't he? He showed up. No, really. He shows up ringside.
He interviewed.
Yeah.
Or he interfered in the match against. It was Hogan.
It was Hogan. Yeah. It was Hogan. Yep.
But War of the Machine had not made his official appearance or debut yet.
Nope.
Interfered in Hogan's match and won Hogan's title.
Yeah. The referee awarded him the title. He wasn't even in the match. It was so confusing. It's so confusing. So that's just an example that 2K has always liked to fuck with us. You know what, though? I gotta tell you that to this day, the best backstage brawl was still 2K18. When to watch Jay Simmons and Alan Severn on top of a semi-truck trailer going at it, in an office, in a locker room, backstage, in a parking lot. There were so many options and cool things to do. They need to bring that shit back. They need to bring that shit.
Longest match ever.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, my God.
Backstage, Jay Simmons put Wolfman through the barrier.
He did, yeah. Yep.
Or was it the other way? Was it Simmons that went through the barrier? One of them went through the barrier.
But then to watch Severn keep climbing up the ladder to the top of that semi-truck trailer, though, when Jay Simmons was already up there, he already had the high ground. It don't matter who you are. You're fucked at that. And he just tipped the ladder over if he wanted. But he kept coming up. Simmons tossed his axe back down. He kept getting up. And we're like, holy Christ, just stay down, man. It's like, wow.
The best part was the way it ended.
Yeah.
Because Simmons started to walk away and Wolfman stayed down.
Well, first he lifted his head up. But then Simmons kept walking. And then Severn laid his head back down and said, fuck it, I'm done. Really? Nobody wanted...
It was almost like, you don't want to continue it? Fine.
Really, nobody was the winner of that match, ultimately. You know? The referees awarded the winner because Severn decided to take a dog nap, apparently. Holy shit. Did you see that? Right through the top of the cell goes Ricky Saints. Damn. I gotta tell you, that probably hurts in a normal ring. That's just fucking planks on that motherfucker right there. There is no padding. There is, you know what I mean? Hey, at least it's not on the concrete. He just straight up died at that point. He'd just be straight up dead. So at least he hit the fucking wood in the ring.
He's not nearly as tough as Wolfman.
Which one? Oh, Ricky Saints? I mean, is anybody really as tough as Wolfman, you know? Wolfman might not win every match, but I tell you, he goes down swinging. Your ass is getting beat up, whether you win and beat him or you don't. Straight up. Straight up.
Three favorite opponents. War the Machine, a giant who...
His own brother, by the way.
TWA put him through a... what was that?
I said it was his own fucking brother, too, not to mention.
Yeah. But used to put him through windshields.
Poor Ricky Saints, he's getting fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah, then you have Archer. The weakling.
The weakling. How dare you, sir? Hey, he was no weakling today. I was surprised how fast he beat Jake Paul, because Jake Paul and him have having a great rivalry. Paul just beat him not long ago. Archer got pissed and jumped him backstage. Actually, first he challenged him to a rematch. That didn't happen. Referee called it off because, dumbass and Logan Paul couldn't decide to get in the fucking ring when they were supposed to. He did lay a whooping on Logan Paul, though. Then he jumps him backstage with Dropkick Murphy. It's like, holy fuck balls. But yeah,
but then,
it's been a great...
you have the technical wrestler with Christian Hart.
Yeah, the Iceman. He's next in line for the Legends Championship, actually. So we'll actually... It's been a long time since we've seen Joe Lincoln versus Christian Hart. That's going to be a fun match to watch. Yeah.
I'm actually happy. This is weird to say because I manage Wolfman. I was happy to see Hart finally make Wolfman submit.
Yeah, actually, do you remember the match that you tapped him out with a fucking hammerlock? But
how can I forget that? Come on.
That was another one of those incredibly long submission matches. Like, they were so beat up and fatigued. Yeah. It was over an hour and 20 minutes long. And I mean, at that point, if somebody had to grab somebody's pinky finger wrong, somebody was tapping out, I think. And it just happened to be the Wolfman locks on a hammerlock of all things, and Christian Hart, of all people, taps out to it. It's like, wow. Nobody taps out Christian Hart. That does... Holy fuck, you went through another part of the cell? They're gonna... You know what? They're gonna kill Ricky Saints. Ricky Saints is straight up dying in this matchup. Joe Lincoln's gonna be pissed right off. He's gonna be like, hey, what are you doing to my team?
It started off... Christian actually challenged the Wolfman to a submission match, thinking he was going to have an easier time.
Yeah.
Not knowing Wolfman had was a submission expert who just preferred the ball.
Right? Oh, nice evasion. Wow, if he had nailed him with that, Joe Lincoln just about nailed MJF with a spinning back fist that probably would have sent him flying off the top of that fucking cell.
Speaking of evasion, do y'all remember the evasion of the bald people?
Evasion of the bald people?
Yeah,
oh yeah,
the bald naked guy.
I mean, how can we forget that? How can we forget that?
I figured with the stuff that was going on tonight, though, Archer was going to come out as a bald naked guy.
Oh my god, so many weird, so much. Again, it's proof that 2K has always liked to fuck with us. There's always something. There's always something.
I still, to this day, miss Trash Can.
Oh yeah. Which one was that? Was that 22?
It was in multiple.
Was it in multiple? But I think 22 was the worst, where like every single camera shot. Speaking of which, there we have it, the garbage cans. But oh fuck me! MJF went right off the top of that cell and right through the commentator booth. God damn. Do I know what?
Punk that can still hold the record for the quickest match ever. When he speared, and we know who he beat that day? When he speared and pinned him and it was over.
Who are we talking about?
Poindexter.
Oh, Poindexter.
Yeah, Poindexter.
And that's all he did. He ran across the ring, speared him, and it was over. Yeah, who was that he beat? That was fucked up. We were all like, what? I can't remember. Was it The Rock?
I don't remember.
Who knows? Because was it even Poindexter, or was it Robodex, or He-Dex, or fucking God knows what else he was? He was so many different personas. And that was all because I... All right, sounds good.
You kept calling him Marty McFly, so he just
well, I made a joke that I said he looked like Marty McFly stole Doc Brown's fucking lab coat. Well, if he doesn't start, the guy to this day must have the largest cosplay collection in human history. He was everybody. Everybody, anybody you can think of, he was probably a persona of that. You know what I mean? It didn't matter if it was Marvel, DC, whatever. He just kept coming out as different people over one joke. Yeah, yeah. Dex off there. Yeah, so many different people. Robodex. Yeah, zombie. I mean, there were so many.
I don't know, so funny.
Craziness.
War and Wolfman both get involved at one time or another.
Yeah, he did.
Because War came out as Santa Claus.
He did. He even got. Actually, you know what? I don't even want to talk about what Archer dressed as. Not even gonna go there. No, it's not funny. It is not funny, and it was not his idea. Not funny. We're not discussing it. That was just wrong on so many levels.
Demon Ray used to hold a record for the Rumble elimination. Got eliminated.
Oh, Ricky! How the fuck does Ricky Saints keep kicking? The man has been through the top of that cell, onto the planks 3 times, and he won't stay down. Come on, Joe. We believe in Joe Hendry. Get the job done, sir. There we go. I almost feel bad celebrating because it's Joe Link's team. And it's been a long time since we've seen Phenomenal Soul versus the Coalition, because those two teams have been around forever. They have had many battles.
It's not the same. Phenomenal Soul's not the same. Without the Soul Man,
yeah.
You know,
it's just an iteration of. It really is. I mean, at least the Coalition is usually fairly consistent. Even Joe Hendry and MJF have been part of the Coalition now for a couple of years. You know, they're fairly consistent, but for a while there, Phenomenal Soul definitely kept changing. And I mean, they've been together. CM Punk, if he had have been partners with Joe Link today, would have made more sense. In this type of matchup against the Coalition, I think, because CM Punk familiar with the Coalition, Joe Lincoln familiar. Ricky Saints is still new to the Coalition, right? He's still new to TWA, so.
BM Punk needs flushed.
BM Punk. Of all time.
Yeah, you think about. You know,
he's got a signed lunchbox. So, Uptown B. Henry.
Wizard.
Yeah, the Wizard, KJ.
Yeah.
B. Henry was part of Phenomenal Soul for a little while, yeah.
Okay, I don't remember that one.
Oh, yeah,
Of course.
I mean, normally he was with Key Woods, right?
Yeah, Key.
Kareem Key Woods and Reese.
Yeah, I can't think of his name, but.
Reese Williams.
That's right, it was Reese Williams.
It was Reese Williams, yeah. Yeah. BLK. Our main event. We have made it to the main event. It is a TWA lockdown matchup, which is 2 out of 3 falls inside of 4 sides of steel. It is champion versus champion as the reigning defending TWA Speed Champion challenges the TWA Underground World Champion, the Demon Ninja Oni Shinobi. This is going to be one hell of a main event.
Well, I got to say, one of the best tag teams, Archerverse history, was, and always will be the Blue Ridge Boys.
The Blue Ridge Boys, yeah. I miss those guys.
I do too.
Yeah.
And I still love the night of the glitch where for 20 minutes their manager just got the shit kicked out of it.
Yeah.
They just stood there watching.
They stood there watching, yeah. That was great. It really was. That was great. Oni Shinobi, of course, from Team Oni Shinobi FU. You guys all know who that is. Mr. OFW himself. Had a great show today, by the way, he did. I like to sneak in that. I mean, I let myself be known sometimes. It's like when I'm at Glenn's. Sometimes I say something, other times I'm just there shouting people out. But in Oni Shinobi's channel, I can't do that, so I got to find other ways to fuck around. So I just bet on everything. And all of a sudden it'll pop, you know, prediction goes to the Archerverse, and he'll be like, I see you, Archer. I love Oni Shinobi, though.
I try waiting to acknowledge Archer until he does something where his name appears.
Yeah.
Before that, he's my mystery mod.
Mystery mod, yep.
And I think everybody knows who Mystery Mod is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe not new people that come in or whatever once in a while, but I mean, everybody else damn well knows. But they still play along. That's the fun part. They still play. They'll all be like, "Thank you, Mystery Mod," instead of saying "Thanks, Archer," or whatever. It's kind of funny. Keep that kayfabe rolling. Keep it rolling, 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 rolling. Fuck yeah.
Rolling.
That was great music. I gotta be honest, I hated that version of Undertaker. Because, well, so here's the thing. In the beginning, I didn't. I thought, oh, okay, cool. We're going to see a bit of an evolutionary process here. You know, we're going to get to see a little bit of Mark Calloway here. We haven't seen that since WCW days, so it's kind of cool. Problem was, even though we know that's who he is, it got old quick. And it wasn't very long before people were screaming to get the dead man back. Which we did, eventually. Yeah, it really was. It was fun for about a month. After that, it was like, okay, give us the Undertaker back, goddammit. I don't even care if he comes out on a bike. Bring back the dead man. I don't care. Dead man on a bike. I don't care. Bring him back. Let's go. But,
Undertaker.
yeah.
The dead man. Needs to be the dead man.
To be fair, though, a lot of people liked the American Badass gimmick. I don't know why. I mean, like I said, I did in the beginning, but for me, after a month, 2 months, I was over it. I was over it. I wanted the Undertaker back. Yeah. Yep. I mean, what wrestling show have you ever been at and they're using the American Badass in the ring? You don't ever see it. They're using the Undertaker, or they're using the Ministry of Darkness era Undertaker, along those lines. So yeah, you're right. Good God. Completely missed the mark there, but you're not going to catch Odie Shinobi with some shit like that this early. What are you thinking, BLK? You're smarter than that. You're undefeated, sir. You are a champion. Well, he's undefeated in singles competition. He's had a couple of, but they were multi-man matches. You know what I'm saying? Multi-man matches. In singles competition, BLK is untouched. He is undefeated. And reigning defending champion. Nobody has been able to take that title from him. If he's not already there, he's definitely chasing Team Moondini and Moondust fight, because I believe Moondini can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Moondust defended 5 times. And he's the only one to do that. So, but BLK's got, I'll have to go back and look, but he's got to be close, if not already there. He's been an absolute... Yeah, that's what I thought, yeah. We're going to have to check to see where BLK is on that. We might eventually have to have, just for the sake of having it, because, you know, Moondust defended so many times. We could have Moondust versus BLK too. Because I believe BLK was the one that dethroned Moondust, yeah? He was, yeah, I think he was, yeah. So I'd love to see them run it back. Love to see them run it back. Ooh, did you see him limp there? That one didn't feel too good, that leg strike there, that thigh kick of the Ninja Demon, Odie Shinobi. He does that too many times. He's gonna be wrestling on one fucking leg like Zach Gowen. Good Lord. They are chopping the shit right out of each other. That's gotta hurt after a while too. I don't care, because that's even for women. You wonder how women can take drop kicks and chops to the breasticles. That's gotta hurt. You know, probably not as much to a man because the pectorals grow more muscle. But I'll tell you, it must hurt the nipples though. It's gotta hurt the nipples. Yeah. Oh! Just got sprayed in the face by a poisonous mist by the Demon Ninja. Oh shit. Looking for that first fall is Oni Shinobi. The champion is all over our TWA Speed champion right now. And he's really favoring that left leg. Oni Shinobi did a good number on that left leg. 1 count only. Got that left shoulder up quick. He's like, wait a minute. No. You're not ending my night that quickly. Oh, crap. That might do it, though. That might do it. That did not look good enough. Oh. It got to the 2 count, but that was a very quick 2. He got out of there just as the 2 happened. That was like 1 9/10, if anything. Oh, he missed. Oh, no, he didn't. He didn't. He got him. I thought for sure Oni Shinobi was rolling out of the way there, but he got him right at the last second. Didn't get out of there in time. Oh, into the cage. Spine first goes the champion. Holy shitballs. What a match this is so far. I got to tell you, that man right there is definitely going to be in the Luchador division. I'd almost guarantee. I can't speak for Team BK rules, and I can't speak for BLK. But I think I personally would be disappointed if we didn't see BLK. We got Moondust in there. There's just people. Finn Balor, I hope, joins. You know, it'd be cool to see Finn Balor in that division. Hopefully Dominic Mysterio joins. We know Rey Mysterio will be there. We know Axiom's going to be there. Probably Nathan Frazier. How's that going to work out? What if Nathan?
MJF.
What if Nathan Frazier has to fight Axiom at some point in that division? That could fuck up some tag teams, you know. Sometimes people can't, you know, they got egos, right? At the end of the day, every pro wrestler has an ego. They don't want to get beat up by their own partner. Your MJF what?
On the chair.
He's MJF.
Superstars MJF.
Right.
And Animagus is no other than the Black Cat. Which is
Black Cat, nice. That makes sense, actually. If you think about it. What's he driving, though? That's what it comes down to.
What am I driving?
2 count only. Man.
Escalade.
An Escalade? Nice. He's driving a caddy. Nice, comfy. You know what's funny about this? I actually could see MJF driving a Cadillac. So it's a Cadillac SUV or like a Chevy Suburban type of truck. If you don't know what it is, it's like a Suburban or a Tahoe, but it's Cadillac version. So it's very expensive, very nice truck. Or SUV. But I can see MJF totally driving one. And being a Black Cat for Halloween, I can see that too, so there you go. I don't even know did I do it today? I don't think I've done it. I don't have to do it all the time. I don't have to take Rocky's hobby from him. We gotta let him have some fun, you know. No. Besides, I'd probably end up being China again, or Big E. Remember when I was Ruby Soho like almost every fucking week? Yeah, that used to annoy the shit out of me.
I remember that.
Yeah, I was always Ruby fucking Soho. That's my fantasy. First fall goes to the champion. It is 1-0. Ooh, shitballs. He probably should have paid attention there. So should he. What in the fuck? What was BLK doing? I mean, I understand Oni Shinobi. He was at least doing a moonsault. He was looking at the motherfucker and still missed. What in the... What is happening today? What is happening today? Video production fucks up Archer and Logan Paul's entrance during this 3 stages of hell match. They put the wrong contract case above the fucking ladder. And now our superstars can't tell left, right, forward, and reverse, apparently. They're directionally challenged today. BLK looking to tie things up. Yo, he did it! Holy hell. We are tied up inside TWA Lockdown with the TWA Underground World Championship on the line. Holy shit. Coming down to the bitter end. Will the Speed Champion become a double champion, or does the Demon Ninja go home with his gold? Oh, Dragon Screw leg whip by BLK. This has been a great match. I mean, it is a champion versus champion match. I guess we should have expected, it to be as such, but BLK kind of reminds me just a little bit of Poindexter, just because he's never been the biggest guy in the room, but oh my god, is he ever fun to watch in that ring. You know who else is? The Anomaly Rex. That dude can go. He has a match next week, actually, Wrestle Wars Genesis, when we're going to unify the TWA $1 Million Championship and the TWA Extreme Championship. Dropkick Murphy, the murderer, we should call him. God, he's been just killing everybody. Glad he's part of the coalition at this point, by the way. I kind of throw that in there, Glad, because I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I think he could beat Archer. But I say that sometimes, and then Archer has days like today, where you expect a 3 stages of hell match to be an absolute war between him and Logan Paul with the rivalry and the feuding that's been going on, and he absolutely destroyed Logan Paul today, so whatevs, and I'll take it, by the way. I would take it. If he had a championship, he would have lost that shit. That's what he would have lost if he had a belt. He's very good at that. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match by submission, and still your TWA Underground World Champion by a score of 2-1 inside TWA Lockdown. It is the Ninja Demon, Oni Shinobi. Hell to the yeah. Still reigning defending champion from Team Oni Shinobi, FU. The Ninja Demon just said FU to BLK. But you know what, though? To be fair, BLK should, walk back to that locker room with his head raised. He even deserves to have his arm raised, because, man, oh, man, what a matchup. That might be the best TWA Lockdown match I've ever seen. They made that super entertaining. That was awesome. So congratulations to Team Oni Shinobi FU. Well, not one champion lost their title today. That's definitely not something that happens all the time, is it? Nobody lost any titles. Like, what the fuck? All right, let's see what happened. Tiffany Stratton, of course, won the 6 mix and ladder match for the TWA Underground contract case, even though they had the wrong motherfucking case hanging above the... We don't even know who it belongs to. It had no Fed name on it. Bitch did say Money in the Bank, though, which, gives you the wrong idea, depending on what you watch on television these days. It wasn't branded, but it did say Money in the Bank. There is no Money in the Bank in TWA. There is contract case only. TWA Underground contract case, and, of course, the Wrestle Wars Genesis contract case. How dare... I mean, who the fuck would have hung that up? Is that the ring crew that does that shit? Like, do we have to pay somebody because it's, heights involved and we had to pay somebody danger pay? I don't even know. But whoever hung that shit up, they should be fired. Flat out fired. But anyways, Tiffany Stratton, your new TWA Underground contract case holder. Carmen Petrovich and Jada Parker went at it in a TWA speed matchup. What a matchup that was. Welcome to the Dangerous Dames, Carmen Petrovich, because, man, oh, man, not only did you earn your way in there, you had a great match with Jada Parker today. That was fantastic. Tank Morgan beats up on Roxanne Perez from the Judgment Day in their TWA speed matchup. Mr. Amazing Joe Davis. I still don't know why there's 2 S's on that shit. Things have been just all sorts of wrong today. All sorts of wrong. Mr. Joe Davis, that's JoJo Davis's brother. Clearly he does not have 2 S's on his name. Why the hell does Joe? I think Boss did that to fuck with us. But anyways, he beat Royce Keys today. Royce Keys will join the Public Enemy. Ethan Page and Zach Payne, the Ego Club, beat up on Rayo and Bravo. Beat them faster than any team. I mean, they're still the TWA Speed Tag Team Champions because nobody's been able to beat from those titles. The Ego Club today made them look like amateurs in there. Crazy. 3 stages of Hell match. The one Elijah Archer and Logan Paul were continuing their long-standing rivalry. Elijah Archer takes him out in 2 straight falls, put him through a table, and then tapped his ass out. It was over in 2. But video production fucked up. Decided to allow Archer and Logan Paul to come out during a commercial break, so everybody missed their entrances. So they're going to be fired, too. We're going to have a whole bunch of people to hire, by the way, after this show. A whole bunch of people. We need to giggle and all on that shit. Somebody's got to do the hiring. Roxy Riot and Sky Sin took on the reigning defending champions in a TLC tag team matchup, but Morgan and Tessa were able to overcome the odds because I think everybody pretty much thought Roxy Riot and Sky Sin were going to become champions today. That did not happen because the Anarchists defended their championship gold. Hell in a Cell, and it was a phenomenal Hell in a Cell match. Not sure how Ricky Saints is still fucking alive at all. Man should be dead. As it is, he is still very much alive. Doing well backstage, a little bit banged up, bruised, and bleeding all over the place, but he is okay. Yeah, they lost to the Coalition today. Joe Hendry and MJF beat the piss out of them inside Hell in a Cell. Not Joe Lincoln, though. I mean, Joe Lincoln was dishing out a whole hell of a lot of damage to MJF. But, I mean, Joe Hendry was all over Ricky Saints tonight. So, the Coalition retain their gold and are still the TWA Underground World Tag Team Champions. Main event was TWA Lockdown. 2 out of 3 falls inside 4 sides of steel. And man, oh man, like I said, I think that might be the very best TWA Lockdown match I've ever seen. That was so entertaining. Usually somebody wins in 2 straight falls. Not gonna lie, it's not very often that it goes to a draw and needs that 3rd fall. And BLK, it was champion versus champion. TWA Speed champion versus TWA Underground World Champion. And good God, it was a great match. Yeah, if you go back to watch this VOD at all, even though you've already been here and watched it live, go back and watch that one for sure. Man, oh man, that was a great main event. So our next live show will be next weekend, of course. Depending on if I work or not. If I don't work, it will be Saturday for Wrestle Wars Genesis, and if not, it'll be Sunday. If we can have it Saturday, we will probably have another TWA Underground next weekend as well, and we'll do 2 shows next weekend. We'll see what happens, because usually if I don't have my daughter, a lot of the times I end up working. Not always. It does happen where I get the weekend off. But in the event that I don't, Wrestle Wars Genesis will be next Sunday. Probably after Hardcore Country Luke runs his show. Sometime, that's usually when I do it. Except for every other week, I do it late in the afternoon, only because the lady of the house is home, and I always wait till she goes to bingo with her mom for the night before I go live. It's just kind of the way it is. We'll probably have some Stars and Legends matches, some house show matches, of course, pop up in between, as we always do. But yeah, what a great show. That was phenomenal. It was indeed. It was indeed. But yeah, that's it. That's all for episode number 715. We all got to go watch Colanola, though, so what I should do is put in Glenn's, and I'm sure you all know, but I will put in Glenn's Twitter account here, because I think he's live. Give me a sec.
And I'll just start by streaming next week, hopefully.
Are you going to be back to running shows again? Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm just typing in Glenn's. Well, he's talking to both of us, I believe. So Boss is going to go back to running some shows as of next weekend, is what he was saying. What shows are you running this season?
I'm not talking on that's on the one of the ones you gave me.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah, the ones you gave me.
Action Zone Wrestling?
Yeah, AZW.
It is Zed, motherfucker. I always forget you're American sometimes. I always forget you're American. We do not have a Z in our alphabet. It is a motherfucking Z. How dare you? But anyways. You know what it is they made up that ABC song and they want shit to rhyme. So they changed Z to Z and just fucking ran with it like it was their own. Fuck it, we're Americans. We'll do what we want. How dare you all? But yeah, it's kind of funny. Literally the only people in the world that call it Z.
Well, I should say he's American. So.
I mean, what sounds better when it comes to an automobile? A Z28 or a Z28? Zoom, zoom! I don't know. Y'all still call a zebra a fucking zebra. The fucking thing comes from Africa. It's got a name. They call it a zebra. Actually, most of the civilized world does. But again, the Americans, they now call it zebra. There's an accent over that motherfucking E. Imagine going over to another country like France or some shit and just take all of their words that have the syllables above them and just fuck them all up on them. That would be funny. That'd be fucking hilarious. Just do it purposely. Find every word they have that has accents and we just fuck up the pronunciation of it on them. The ones that don't have the accents, we'll pronounce those like they have accents. And they'll be like, what? Get the fuck out of my country. Okay, so there's Glenn's link. So we're going to stop by there. I don't know what he's playing. Did he decide? I don't even know if he decided. But we're going to go over there, show him some love and support. He's been a long-time community member, a long-time part of TWA Wrestling, not to mention, like I said, he's been around since about just before or right around show 50. Biggest CM Punk fan ever. Absolutely. Make sure, by the way, when you stop over to visit him, make sure you tell him, Glenn, we're happy you're a CM Punk fan. We are elated, excited, if you will, that you are a CM Punk fan. Yeah. So you definitely want to... And ask him about his CM Punk signed autographed lunchbox. He loves to tell that story. But that's where we're going, because it is that time of day. It is. The show is over. 7:15 over. We'll be live again next weekend, episode 716 and potentially 717. We'll see what happens with that. Likely I'm going to end up working Saturday, though. Just giving you the heads up now.
What did I need to do?
Exactly. It's that time of day. You don't have to go home, but Moon, Boss, Luke, what do they in fact have to do?
Get the boss out of here.
Get the boss out of here? Did you just say get the boss out of here? Are we changing shit now? Or is this... What the... Did you hear that motherfucking shit? Get the boss out of here, he says. That's what he's going with. Like this is his show.
Get the fuck out my channel.
We should be. You know what?
My channel.
We should be kicking Boss the fuck out first right now, not everybody else after that shit. Get the boss out of here. What the fucking blue hell? But yeah, get the fuck out of my channel. It is time to go. Goodbye. Au revoir. Sayonara. Abiento. Get out.
Peace and hair grease.